will be having the mic among the kids.
No, umpatie tu nani yote.
Chakula kufanya.
Alafu atampatia mic kwenye. Ama wewe utampatia. Wewe izimo mic isilete interference.
Basi wewe. Sasa kaza na logo kwanza. Okay, logo kwanza.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Wait, nenda microphone. Rama, microphone. Testing 1 2. Blah 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 whatever. So now unasema I cannot go and check. Yes. Okay. Boys. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamu alaikum. How are you guys doing? All is well? MashaAllah. And Ramadan Mubarak or let's say Ramadan Kareem. Is there a difference actually between saying Ramadan Mubarak and Ramadan Kareem? What's the difference? If I say Ramadan Mubarak or Ramadan Kareem? No difference, right? Or there's difference? Oh, then turn to me. Nataka ku 0722 78 38 68 78 38 68. Mtu ambaye kwamba kwenye internet na account Okay. Yeah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله وسلم على سيدنا محمد خير الأمين وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين وأنا معهم وفيهم برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم صل وسلم على سيدنا محمد مفتاح باب رحمة الله عدد ما في علم الله صلاة وسلاما دائمين بدوام ملك الله وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن والاه وعنا معهم وفيهم برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. أما بعد. بعدكم حميد من عزم سبحانه وتعالى لكم تكي رحمة محمد صلى الله عليه وآله وصحبه وسلم. Leo tuko hapa being Ramadan and with you guys boys and girls na nyote mko katika talabul ilm, and you all know that talabul ilm is faridatun ala kulli muslimin wa muslima, right? You have learned all this, right? Good. So talabul ilm, seeking knowledge, it has its broad meaning on how you seek that knowledge and what are you seeking. So all in all, anything that you didn't know and you learned, that is part of seeking knowledge. Either you can achieve that knowledge by having an intention, of achieving the knowledge, or maybe you can be in the middle of something either work or as you are learning, as you are growing up, and you achieve knowledge through an experience. Either way it works, right? So it goes by either you learn through a text, yeah, like what you guys are learning right now. The teacher will stand, talk to you, write, give you notes or homework, and then you go, you do your own thing, you learn, you understand. They will give you tests, exams. Then there are those who are going to pass, there are those who are going to be average, there are those who are going to fail. But these terms, they should not affect you, first and foremost. Yeah? That I have passed, it's good and it's very good. And okay, I did a bit fair, also it's not bad. And I have failed, it's not even also bad. Yeah? Because if you regard yourself always as a failure, then you will not succeed in your life. You will not have that good confidence of saying that I'm doing well or I have learned something. Because sometimes you can be understanding everything, but when it comes to implementation or putting what you are understanding in the text, in the form of a text, that's where sometimes you can go wrong. Yeah. So that means it's not actually failing. Yeah? It is actually a thrive, extra thrive, giving you, telling you, I can do better and I will always do better. Yeah? And it does not mean when you fail in school or when you fail in madrasa, it means that you have failed in the rest of your life. Maybe you can be asked, Kam furudu, yeah? Instead of saying maybe sittatun, maybe you can say khamsa or arba, because you have panicked somehow. Yeah? But when you go actually into implementing, you're implementing it very well. All the sittat furud, you implement it and you do well. So this is how life is in everything. From since you're born, now you're growing up, you're interacting with ustadas, you're interacting with teachers, you'll interact with life, and then now you'll become parents, inshallah. Yeah? You'll become parents, you'll have also kids, and one day you'll also be representing your kids. Yeah? Just like the way we grew up, and before us, a generation before us, they grew up like that, and that is sunnatullah fi khalqi. That is how the sunnah of Allah, yeah, it's implemented in this world. So if you are to count yourself on your age and ask yourself, like, how old are you? Because you see, most of the time we tend to lie to ourselves in actual, that when someone asks you, like, how old are you? You'll be like, I'm 12, I'm 14, I'm 15. But you've just, you've just categorized yourself in under a package of a year form. That I was born in, let's say, 2002, or maybe I was born in 2005, and now we are 2022 at right now. 2025. Oh, mashallah, wow. Okay, I'm now 2025, I'm this old. But actually, you're not that old, because also you have to count the days, yeah, and the hours and the minutes. So if right now one of you or one of us was at, let's say, 15 years or 12 years, yeah, since we started this session until now, it's no longer that 15 or the 12 you're talking about. It's about 15 and some few hours and minutes and seconds, right? And the clock counts, keeps counting. So that is part of you. You are actually evolving, right? You are actually growing up. And in everything it's like that. Ever since Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created Nabi Allah Adam, yeah, and he first said, like the way he stated in the Quran, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, إِنَّا خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ مِن نُطْفَةٍ أَمْشَاجٍ نَبْتَلِيهِ فَجَعَلْنَاهُ سَمِيعًا بَصِيرًا. Seeds, a seed, amshajin. That seed has a collection of different minerals. They are all brought together, yeah, as a form of a seed, and then it went in, the way it transfused, it became an egg, from an egg, a clot, blood, from a clot of blood, then it became a flesh, from a flesh, bones came in, then now gender thing came in. Oh, it's a boy, it's a girl, mashallah. And everyone was happy, yeah? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when he took from the ram earth and created Nabi Allah Adam, خلقنا الإنسان من نطفة أمشاج نبتلي. Look at the way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has chosen his words in Quran to give you the ultimate message of your living in this world, how you should be living. That I have created you, nimekuumba, خلقنا الإنسان من نطفة أمشاج نبتلي فجعلناه سميعا بصيرا, so that I can give you a test. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you a test. So life, it's all about test. There are good days and there are bad days. Yeah? Not every day is going to be a good ride. Some other days are going to be you're going to have a rough ride, and you're going to have, if every day you drive in the tarmac, then there's one day that you need to drive in the off-road. And you should know how to kit your car, right? You cannot drive on an off-road with a street tires. Next to impossible. Yeah? Or you cannot cook, have a cake, and then you put chili in it. How's the taste going to be? Not good, right? So likewise in everything, you should be expecting everything in this life. So when we knew that our main purpose that Allah has sent us, why Allah has sent us in this world, is because to have a good performance and perform and pass the bar, pass the exams. And that exam, Allah has put that test in different ways, from yourself to your spiritual part, to your daily life, to your interactions, and into everything. Yeah? That's why in the Quran it always say that everything of you and that surrounds you and that is there in this world, it's going to witness you Yawm al-Qiyamah. Yeah? To a stage that you'll be asking yourself, like, do you even talk? How can you talk? Like a skin, a finger, a nose, an eye, you know, your body parts are like, you never used to talk. How did you talk? And then your body parts, they will tell you that, أنطقنا الله الذي أنطق كل شيء. Allah has given us a permission to talk. So now we are witnessing. So either they witness good things about you, or they witness bad things about you. Are we together? So that's why this is the purpose of life, and that's why you're here in this world. Okay? So today we are going to touch about something that we always interact with. And it's also part of an exam. And also it can be a very good thing. And at the same time, it can be a very bad thing. Yeah? So if I put it as a question, what do you think this thing is? There's something we're so much addicted. Internet, good one. Technology, good one. Will you allow me to write it down, what you guys are telling me? Yeah? Okay, can I write it down? Okay, so you see this? Let me show you something. You see this? Since morning, I woke up after Fajr, I did my adhkar, I did my Quran, and I started saying, I'm told to go and have a talk. What am I going to talk about? So I started now scratching my book. So I scratched this, I said 1. I scratched this, then I said 2. I scratched this, I said 3. I scratched this, I said 4. I scratched this, I said 5. And until I was coming here, I was just keep going and going and going and going. And I said, what is enough? Then I had to put a stop, a full stop. Kasema, this full stop, I will end my conversation, and what I'm thinking, instead of me scripting it here, yeah, I will end it with you guys so that you will help me to either fill in this book or I give it a big X. I said, no, all these points are not valid. Do you agree with me? Do you want me to give someone to read about these things, what I've written here? Even though I'm just telling you, my handwritings are not good. There are some vocabulary mistakes here. So you just need to close one eye and say, our Ustad here has missed a point. Now let's go back to our point. Let me open a new page for you guys. Okay, the first answer was internet. Internet. Good. The second answer was about technology. Good. The third answer was social media. Then I like the way social media answer because it came from two people at the same time and they're seated together. MashaAllah. Okay, so you are right, ×2. Here internet is ×1. What's your good name? And you? Ahmad. Okay. Who else wants to tell me something? Oh, yeah. Okay, you can use whoever is going to answer to use the mic. Okay. One of you should hold the mic. Okay, good. No, not necessarily you should talk. If you see someone has raised his hand, you can hand it off. Okay. Higher. Now, where are we? So we're still counting. So I've only now gotten 3 answers. Okay. 4? 4? What else do you think? Phone. Good. So mobile phone. Times, I'll write again, ×1, Ahmad. Okay. Who else? MashaAllah, Ahmad is giving me a good name here. Hey, Ahmad, tell me. TV. Very good. Instagram under social media. So Instagram. Roger. Whoever will answer, I need him to take the mic. Okay. Okay. I've gotten. Wait. Let me get it from a girl. Then we come to a boys. I give it to. What's your name? Just hold it. What's your name?
Khadija.
Khadija. Tell me, Khadija.
PS.
PS. Very good. PS. Khadija, can I ask you a question? Ahmed Wade times 1, it's Khadija. Yeah? What is the meaning of PS? Wait first. What's your name?
Maria.
Mariam.
Maria.
Oh, Maria. MashaAllah. Beautiful name. MashaAllah.
PlayStation.
Playing station. Playing. This is very powerful, huh? Just by its word. A playing station. Wow. Now, before we proceed with the answers, generally, I want to ask a question. Then I need to pick, yeah, for me to understand. And please help me. And don't feel shy. Among you, whoever likes PlayStation, just raise his or her hand. No, yes, whoever likes PlayStation. Okay, now good. From girls, I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. 5, 1. Then Junior. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boys, okay. So I'm getting 9 boys. 9 boys. And how many girls? 5 girls. 5 girls. Now, before we proceed with the previous answers, we are now at playing station, because it has really clicked in my head, something very good. Now, among the 5 girls, I need to choose one among you to answer me. And among the, mashallah, 9 boys, I need to get one to give me an answer. Or between a boy and a girl, they are going to exchange that dialogue for me to understand. Yeah? We say PS, a playing station. And I have picked from girls, 5 girls. Now who is going to answer from the 5 girls? Okay, what's your name? Huh? Taiba. So from girls, I'm getting Taiba. Yeah, so she will representative. Okay, and from boys? Huh? From boys? Okay, who? Tahir. Tahir. From boys, Tahir. Now, this is girls. This is boys representative. Listen. Taiba and Tahir, the 2 T's. I'll tell you something. Don't feel shy. Yeah? I'm here don't take me as a teacher. I'm here also as a parent. And I'm here also to teach myself. Yeah? And just take me as your elder brother. So, huh? So, Taiba. Let me start with Taiba. Do you have the mic with you, Taiba? Good. Now, what is a playing station? I only hear about this. Yeah, my kids also have it. Playing station, yes. What is this playing station? And why has it been given a name as a playing station?
Is it a must use the mic?
Huh?
Is it a must use the
It's
mic?
good for the recording purposes, please. It's fine. Just use it. Just
The way I know a PlayStation is...
Everyone to keep quiet. I need to listen.
The way I know a PlayStation is, it's a sort of like a computer thing that it contains games inside it that use a CD that it's used to control with two controllers called controllers, which are known as pads as well. And there's a certain place that you insert a CD that controls it to use it to the game that you want.
So it's at first you said it's a what?
It's an electronic
An electronic.
device.
That's a good one. An electronic device.
Yeah.
Okay. Or others they call an electronic console. Right? Now, I know here I have boys and girls that they have better English vocabularies than mine. My English is not very good. I'm just struggling. But let me ask. We will go that bit by bit. A console, when it's written as a console, it's console, right? And then there is when you console someone. How is that written? It has a different vocabulary. It's the same thing. It's same thing. So it's a satisfaction kind of a thing, right? So it's an electronic device, a box. Yeah? Are we together? Is everyone understanding me? Ama I flip niongee Kiswahili tutaelewana vizuri. Kiswahili? Okay. It's an electronic device. Ni kitu yenye kutumia moto, electronic, from electricity, right? Ambapo kwamba it's a form of a box, ni kama box, si ndio? Lakini ikapatiwa jina console, right? Yeah. Console. To whatever I'm talking, whatever I'm telling you, try to keep it, and if you don't, you think I'm too fast, try to write it down. Console, with CONSOL. Then ambapo kwamba you put CD of different games.
Game that you want.
Okay, which you insert like CDs. Ama you can buy a game online and install. Sindio? Good. Alafu it uses pads, wireless. Ama zile pads zikawa ziko wired. Sindio?
It's both wireless and wired.
Oh, it's both wireless. So you have options. Yeah. Okay. Either to be wired directly or to be wirelessly wired. Right? I want you guys to write down that point. Those consoles, they have options. Either those consoles are wired
or wireless
to the device,
or wireless to the device,
or are wireless to the device. Right? And then unaipatia command ile pad controller, sindio? Go left, go right, jump, do this, do that, right? Fight, FIFA, chenga huyo, ball, goal, hey, sindio? Haya, I've heard from girls. Thank you, Taiba. Tahir. Now I need to hear from Tahir. What is his understanding on behalf? Mazo girls, do you agree with Taiba said? You all agree? Okay. Boys, now it's your turn. Nataka kila mmoja msikize what Tahir is saying. Now Tahir, tell me.
PlayStation is a system where...
A PlayStation is a system.
Yeah.
It
is where professional people use to play games on.
Where professional?
Yeah.
Professional, I like that. Professional people use
to play games.
This is a very powerful answer also. To play games.
To earn money sometimes.
To earn money. That's the commercial part of it. Very good. To earn money,
And Or satisfy themselves.
Or satisfy themselves. Or satisfy themselves. So, just by this answer first, if I pick the word satisfy, there is a satisfaction where you feel happy, right? Right? Do we all agree that?
Yes.
Huh? Apart from the commercial aspect, ile ambayo kwamba Tahir amesema that ni system where professional, wale watu ambao kwamba wamemaster ile skill yao, ile talent yao ya games. Sawa, gamers, watu wafanya magaming na nini, sio? People to play games, wanacheza games to earn money. That's the commercial part. Or satisfy themselves, ama jipatie their own satisfaction, ambako most of us we do, si ndio? Yes, chilling time. Aya, Stella ameongezea by time passing it kills time. Okay, kwa hivyo satisfaction, mukiangalia we all know what is satisfaction, right? Do you think his satisfaction, it has a relation with a console? Yeah, it has, right? Yes. Good. Tahir, thank you. Do you want to add on your answer? Or you're okay? Boys, do you agree with Tahir? Or someone wants to add? He wants to add. Give it to him. Niandike nani the name? Hussein. Hussein, tell me.
It causes addiction. It causes addiction.
It causes addiction. Okay. So, Hussein, when nilipouliza about katika answers alikuwa napatiwa mwanzo, tukafika katika playing station, nikastop hapo, si ndio? Nikasema munipatie definitions, nikachagua. Now you have contributed. But nataka uniambie kwa nini badala ya kunipatia definition ya PlayStation ukenda direct, bado ushasikia hizi answers, ukaniambia it causes addiction. Like if I ask what is PlayStation, usaniambia it causes addiction. That is also a very powerful answer in its broad, if you want to look in its broad meaning, or if you want to look it ukiwa kuiangalia in its, kwa nini mtu akasema addiction. Now Hussein, niambie kwa nini addiction? Ukasema hii kitu ukiona, bali uite PS ama uite console, sema addiction.
Many young people, many teenagers, many teenagers have been addicted. I was also addicted once a long time ago.
Okay, it is because many teenagers have been addicted. I like when someone is very transparent. Unajua kwa nini katika maisha yako lazima uwe transparent? Kwa sababu utakuwa na uwezo wa kusoma. Ukiwa transparent, it means you have a will of what? Of learning. Kwa hivyo teenagers, causes many teenagers have addicted. Ndio addiction. You are also one of them. You are once addicted to it. So Hussein, he was also one of them. Addicted to, which is good. Kwa sababu Mtume sallallahu alayhi wa sahbihi wasallam amesema rahimallahu mru'un arifa qadra nafsihi. Mwenyezi Mungu atamrehemu, Mwenyezi Mungu amrehemu, ampatie mercy. Kurehemu mtu is to show mercy. Rahimallahu mru'un arifa qadra nafsihi, ambaye kwamba anajua kadri ya nafsi yake. Na katika Qur'an Mwenyezi Mungu Subhanahu wa Ta'ala atuambia balil insanu ala nafsihi basira. wewe ni a reflection of yourself, sawa? Na unapojua kadri ya nafsi yako, unapojijua wewe ni nani, not as I'm Abdul Latif, I'm Hussein, I'm Taiba, I'm so, no, who am I, as in what am I supposed to do, yeah, what are my positives and what are my negatives, you understand? This is a very good thing. You know why? Because kwa sababu it shows that now umeanza kuset cause. Munaona compass, mnajua nyote compass, compass ukichukua hivi, the geometric zile zake zinafanya vipi? It checks, ama sengine tunaenda hivi na hivi, ama sengine it does not pick direction. If it's a magnetic or electronic a compass, you have to do alignment. I don't know, do synchronizing. So you move your phone in 8 format, nini, so that it aligns, right? Then it gives you the degrees. Say, now I've set my course 042 256. I do not 23. You set your course, So arif rahimallahu mru'un arifa qadra nafsihi. Ile kitu amesema kabla tujaendelea is unapokuwa umejijua wewe ni nani na unatakikana ufanye kitu gani, utaanza kuset goals zako. How do you set your goals? Nitaweka alarm, I need to wake up maybe qiyamul layl, or maybe I need to wake up salatul fajr. Umeanza kuset goals, si ndio? Ukilala, when you sleep, walala uko na hamu, unajua hamu nini, sio? You feel like you've kept something in you saying inshallah tomorrow I'll wake up fajr. Ustadha, what is hamu in English? Because I can see some girls in our pita. Hamu nini? Okay. No. Okay. They are okay, intention, objective. Yeah, it's all one. Now let me tell you something. Write this down, There are 3 things. Kuna kitu yaitwa al-muhimma. Al-muhimma. Kisha kuna kitu yaitwa al-ham. Al-ham. Alafu kuna kitu yaitwa al-himma. Inaitwa nini? Al-himma. Okay. The way I have asked you to write it down, those 3 things, in your life also, in your everything, it should be like that. Al-muhimma, then al-ham, then al-himma. And it cannot go opposite. You cannot take al-himma, you put it in a place of al-ham, and al-ham, you put it in a place of al-himma. Or you say, I will start first with al-himma, then al-muhimma will go to be the third. No. Al-muhimma should be the first, then al-ham should be the second, then al-himma should be third. Why did I tell you that? Alafu tutarudi kwa Hussein, kwa sababu point aliyotaja, it's one very good point. Alafu tutarudi kwa point ya Tahir na kwa point ya Taiba. Al-muhimma, Mwenyezi Mungu Subhanahu wa Ta'ala asema katika Qur'ani, wama khalaqtul jinna wal insa illa liya'budun. Kwa hivyo your mission, umuhimu wako katika ya maisha ni kumwabudu Mwenyezi Mungu. That's why you are here in this world. Vitu vingine yote ambayo kwamba wa interact nayo na ambayo wafanya ni vitu ambazo kwamba zinakusaidia katika sustenance ya kujisustain wewe katika hii maisha, right? That's why mtu anapofariki ama wewe ukifariki, when you die, kila kitu itaenda na wewe mpaka katika kabristan, kwa kaburi, kwa ziara, kwa makbara, si ndio? Watu wako kama ni wealth, your cars will carry your body, si ndio? Yes, utavalishwa kafan, whatever, si ndio? Kila mtu atakwenda pale and everyone will be sad, feeling sorry for you, right? Ukitolewa from that carrier,
the car.
Janaza
Car.
No, janaza, that thing that they carry the dead body.
Or the dead body that
Yes. Correct. Yeah. Yeah. Ukibebwa from that, when you are removed from that, ukiwekwa katika kabri yako, all other things, your people, your wealth, people they used to say that you are beautiful or you are handsome, that time it's gone. Kwa sababu the body has started to decay. So it's gone. Your beauty, to be called so and so, honorable, Mr. sijui nani, it's gone. Now you're called the deceased. First your name is, yeah? Utasikia, maskin. Like before, 5 minutes before you died, you are being called so and so maskin. Like, Abdul Latif maskin is sick, nini. But after I died, it's no longer Abdul Latif, it's marhum. They're long gone. Right? So the first thing goes away is what? Your name. Which carries your what? Your identity. Who you are. When someone says so and so, like, oh wow, that's so and so. So the element of identity and tafakhur, kufil fakhri, kufil that gratitude that mimi I'm mighty, I'm the strongest. At that time it's gone. Kwa sababu you're being flipped hivi wakati wa kuoshwa. Now I come to you. Let me just finish this. Now ukisha kuwekwa pale kwa kabri yako, watu wako na mali yako inaondoka, right? Utarudi zako. Okay. Kwa hivyo unaporudi, kitu ambacho kwamba imebaki ni nini pale kwako ya kusaidia? Amali yako, si ndio? Na amal ndio ambayo kwamba iko related, amal na umuhimu wako katika maisha, your objective, your mission in this life, why Allah has decided to create you and bring you, make you exist katika hii maisha. Are we together? Haya, hiyo ni upande wa nini katika ile vitu niwaambia muandike. What is that? Al-muhimma. Now when you set your cause, ukajua umuhimu wako katika maisha, ule umuhimu wako katika maisha when you set your cause, it will inherit in you, itakurithisha in you. When you set, because you see, when I set my cause, I need to wake up for Fajr, or after class I'm going to bake, or after class I'm going to play football, or I'm going to play PlayStation. 10 minutes before the class ends. Let's be honest to ourselves, because it also happens to me, it also happens to Ustada, it also happens to those who are recording. If you know you have something to do after class, after something, the mind is there. Ustada malizi, tukenda zetu bana, hii swali bana, we'll leave it after, alright?
Yeah.
Why is that? Ushawazi kuuliza, mbona mimi niko hivi? Why am I thinking that way?
Laziness.
Laziness, not really. Peana mic kwa mtu ambaye atajibu. Peana mic. Taiba, what? What's your name? Zainab.
Because you'll be excited.
Because of excitement.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Very good. Excitement. Let me hear from Taiba, then comes to Taiba. Yes, tell me. You wanted to answer? No, it's okay. Okay. Give you the mic. And your name?
Ahmed.
Ahmad. Khairul asma'i ma hummida wa ubbida. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, bora katika majina na ambayo kwamba yana Ahmad, Muhammad, Mahmud, هذا من خير الأسماء ما عبد وحمد. And also like Abdul Latif, Abdullah, Abdul Rahman. So Ahmad, tell me.
They eager to do something. They eager to do something.
They eager to do something. Thank you. Zainab amesema excitement. And Ahmad, I will ask you another question. And Ahmad amesema they eager to do something. Now that excitement and what Ahmad has said, they eager to do something. You know what that is? That is what we call Alham, the second one from Al-Muhimma. Having that urge, living that life, living that moment, living that, period, saying, I need to do this. Tumeelewana? Are we together? Huh? Are we together? Boys and girls, are we together? Okay. So Alham and the excitement, the eager to do something, as what Zainab and Ahmad have answered, and nawaambia ndio kitu inaitwa Alham. Alham ndio sasa mkiangalia iko namba ngapi? Number 2. So Alham ndio kitu ambacho kwamba yashikilia Almuhimma, your mission yako and objectives, and Alhimma, hii the third one, ndio iko katikati. So Ham, it's holding the what? The 2 pillars from the 3 that I have said, sindio? So Ham, actually, it is that driving, the eager of doing something na nini, inakufanya ufanye nini katika akili yako. Ukiwa na ham, ikiwa uko hapa, bado ushajua you want to go and bake, or you want to go and play PS. Inakufanya uanza kufikiria, kama if I'm going for baking, unga nitaanza kutoa wapi? Ile sukari iko wapi? Will mom give me access to that sugar? Flavor, mayai iko wapi? Si ndio? Baking powder iko wapi? This and that. And if you're going for a PlayStation, uanza kufikiria, nani mtu wa kwanza iko online, nitaingia naye, ni mchallenge. Si ndio? What are the tips and tricks nimelearn so that I can beat yule my opponent? Si ndio? Wacha leo nitamuonesha vile game iko. Si tuko juu mazee. Hii game yetu iko juu mazee. Si ndio? Sasa unaanza kufikiria. Kwa hivyo katika maisha yako yote mingine, unapokuwa wafanya vitu vako vyote, including PlayStation, including phone, the mobile phone, including technology, including Instagram, including Snapchat, including Facebook, including TikTok. I like that one. TikTok. It's like, you know what? I would like to have your attention. You know what? Look at that one. TikTok. And then now, if kila mtu kama mtu anasaa akaweka hivi kwa nini yake kisikiza, anasikia nini? TikTok. TikTok. So it's like telling you, the more you scroll, the more you're wasting your time. The more you scroll, whatever catches your eye and your brain, and ukataka kuingia ku comment, the more you are accountable. and you become responsible for it towards promoting that content that you have viewed either through a like or a dislike or a comment that you've thrown in that content. Okay, okay, kwa sababu Mwenyezi Mungu Subhanahu wa Ta'ala tuambia katika Qur'ani, kullu dhalika kana mas'ula. Ahmed, are we together? Kullu dhalika kana mas'ula, kila kitu ambayo kwamba wewe waifanya utakuwa ni nini? Mas'ul, you'll be responsible. Okay, so tushaelewa what is harm. Number 2. Now can I go to number 3? Or anyone has a question? No one has a, do you have a question? Okay. Okay, number 3 now. Give a mic. Who has the mic? Ahmed, give a mic. Pass it quickly. Raise your voice.
What does al-muhimma mean?
Al-muhimma. Al-muhimma. Al-muhimma, it is your objective, your mission in life. Yeah, that is al-muhimma. Like, why Allah has created me, has sent me in this world to do what? Then to worship Him, right? So al-muhimma, your mission in life, your goal, ultimate goal is to worship Allah, right? And submit to the will of Allah. Are we together? Very good. So that is what I've said. Al-muhimma, then we went to al-hamma. Now let's go to the third one. Al-himma. So ukiwa umejua umuhimu wako katika maisha, kisha ile umuhimu automatically, nimewambia, it inherits in you alham. Utakuwa uko na nini? Hamu ya kufanya, si ndio? Yeah, the urge. Now that's the it has come. Yeah, the urge of doing something, si ndio? But then does that urge of doing something stops there? What does it do? The urge, it results to what? I need an answer from boys or girls. Ama mtu yote hapa, ama mimi. Microphone is with you. Give it to Stella.
Lack of concentration on something, maybe in something
Yeah,
that you're already doing.
but normally that urge, when you have an urge, yeah, because you've usha close kwa mimi nataka kwenda kucheza PlayStation ama naenda kuangalia hivi, then it gives you that urge, right? Reaction. Okay, which is an action now. Yeah. So al-himma, number 3, it is that driving force of executing. To have that driving force, that energy in you, that I need to bake or I need to play in 10 minutes, I need to play in 20 minutes, I need to play 1 hour. Sindio? But now, are we together? Naona we've lost focus somewhere. Okay. Now, tukifika katika al-himma, number 3, that driving force executing and wanting to execute. Na ikiwa uko na during that period, ile wakati wa ule time ambao kwamba you are executing, 2 things will happen. How many things? 2 things will happen. 1, either you will execute ile kitu waifanya at exact that specific period of time ambao kwamba umeisema, si ndio? Umesema nataka ku execute hii in 20 minutes ama I want to play in 20 minutes ama 1 hour. That one can happen or it can go otherwise. What is otherwise? Cake inchomeka. My cookies. Ile the dough alikuwa naifanya kabla sijafanya it became soft. I need to redo it. Ama mtu akuchia sema internet connection iko down bwana, siwezi cheza bwana. Bwana huyu jamaa nimeka goal leo ni mchape kwa hii game kama 5-0. Yeye ndo amenipigia kama 3-0. Hapana, let's do it. Let's rematch. Si ndio? So ile goal ilikuwa umeiweka ucheze ama upike ama ufanye kitu ya 1 hour. It's gone. You've added more time to yourself. Si ndio? Na ile time ilikuwa umei-add katika ile kitu walikuwa wataka kufanya. Subhanallah. Umeweka 20 minutes ama 1 hour either kwa play or cooking or whatever, but then something happened, but ilikuwa umeweka after that 1 hour ulikuwa uko na kitu kingine hapa utaka kufanya, but because it did not go the way you want, either ukasema I need to squeeze a bit of this, nilete hapa ikwe hii, nitumie hii fraction, right, kufanya hii kitu nimalize, then I go to this. But unapofanya hii ambapo kwamba ilikuwa ichukue this the whole circle, ukaipush ukaifanya 3/4, utaifanya kwa haraka. So either ufanye vizuri ama ufanye nini, ama ufanye vibaya, ama ufanye just because umefanya, ama the worst scenario you don't do it kabisa, you skip, sindio, and you go to another next task iko hapa, right? Yes. Okay. Sawa. Tumeelewana, girls? You know why I'm so much also focused with you girls? And also boys, yes. I need them. These boys. But also you guys, you know why I'm also focused with you guys? Girls, you know what? Because you're madrasa. Yes. You girls are madrasa. That's God how has created you. You guys are the real institution. You are the college. You are university. You are primary, you are nursery and everything in upbringing the kids and command how your house you want it to be. Ndio tuambiwa al-ummu madrasa. Mama ni kama madrasa. In a'dadtaha a'dadta sha'ban tayyibal ara. Unapomtengeneza mama ama msichana mwanamke, wajua nyinyi ndio sababu yetu sisi kina mababa kuingia peponi. Kwa sababu unapomlea msichana wako akawa na dini, akashikana na dini yake, akawa sawa, mpaka akafika stage yule msichana she gets married, takuwa ile ni moja katika sababu kupatia yule baba aljanna. Yeah, Prophet has said that. It's not me. It's the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay. Na mwanamke ndio kila kitu katika Uislamu. Right? Mwanamke ndio nini? Ndio kila kitu katika Uislamu. Sawa? Kila mtu aliyekuwa ni prophet and all the mighty people in the history and the ones who are going to come, wote lazima kuna time walikuwa katika tumbo ya mama yao. Ndio? Hata Nabii Allah Isa, it was a miracle. His birth was a miraculous one, right? Lakini alidevelop katika womb ya nani? Mwanamke wa kwanza, mtu wa kwanza kumwamini Mtume Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam ni nani? Khadija. ambayo kwamba alikuwa nani? Ni mwanamke, si ndio? Mwanamke, damu ya kwanza kumwagika kwa ajili ya fi sabilillah ilikuwa ni nani? Sumaya. Good answer. Ambayo kwamba alikuwa nani? Ni mwanamke, si ndio? Kwa hivyo mwanamke is very important. Kwa hivyo we go back here. So hii 1 hour yako ilikuwa umeiweka, yeah, it has imedivert, inakuwa consumed hii 1 hour mara mbili. Either uwe umeestablish ile time umeweka uka achieve 1 hour, ama out of excitement ambapo kwamba tumeipata hapa ukaenda overboard, yeah, ukaenda extra mile kutaka more satisfaction, si ndio? Si ndio? So when you stay katika hii cause ya kuachieve in this 1 hour, you'll have a sense of reward always, ya kuwa yes, I've made it in time, I've delivered and everything is good, right? Even if something did not go right the way that much you want, but when you exceed hii 1 hour iko hapa, ukala fraction of this, the one I was telling you, ukaipress hii portion, kitu ya kwanza utapata after the satisfaction ambayo kwamba ulikuwa waifikiria katika akili yako, ni kitu ya kwanza utapata ni regrets. Utaanza kujuta. I was supposed to go to bed by 10. Now what phone has done to me? I've stayed with phone. Nikisikia mtu yafungua mlango na ichomo katika chini ya pilo chapa fulani, jisikia nimelala. Sindio? Someone calls you, Zainab or so, you're like, kumbe sauti yako iko so fully awake. So actually first ushaanza kudevelop kwako wewe mwenyewe kujidanganya. You are lying to yourself. Boys, mwanisikia? What are you doing? You are lying to yourself. The second thing, you are not being fair to yourself. Are we together? Now, why are you lying to yourself? To get caught. Yes. Who else? Why are you lying to yourself? Who has the mic? Angalia, I wanted, nataka msione kuwa I'm pinning you down. I'm not pinning you down. Yeah, I'm not pinning you down. You are like my daughter, my boys, and the rest, and you're my sisters, my younger sisters, and my younger brothers. So talk to me as your brother, yeah, or an uncle. I can approach my uncle anytime and talk to him. So why are you lying to yourself? Give a mic. Who has the mic? Give the mic.
For you to not get in trouble.
For you not to get trapped. Sasa now, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he was once asked, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, je, Muislamu, masahaba limunza Rasulullah, je, Muislamu aweza kuzini? Muislamu sengine huwa anazini? Mtume sallallahu alaihi wasallam akamwambia, naam, Muislamu sengine huwa yuwazini, lakini mfu yuwarudi akatubia. Okay. Masahaba kama Mtume Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Muislamu sengine anaweza kuwa addicted into drugs na nini na nini. It's possible, but then atarudi, atatubia. Then sahaba wakamuuliza Mtume Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, ya Rasulullah, ayakdhibu almu'min ama almuslim, je, Muislamu anaweza kusema uongo? Mtume pale pale with a very direct answer akasema, la yakdhibu almu'min, la yakdhibu almu'min, la yakdhibu almu'min. Mu'min, a believer or Muislamu, la yakdhib, asemi nini? Kisha katika ya hadithi nyingine tukaamba nini? Alkidhbu haram walau kana muzaha, kusema uongo ni haram, it's not accepted, kwa sababu it is the base foundation and it is the baseline ya all your moral values. And when you embrace uongo, then you are spoiling your future generation. Kwa hivyo try as much as possible usiseme uongo na uwe sincere to yourself. Are we together? Are we together? Yeah? Kwa hivyo what will happen when we go back here? When we go back here, kitu cha kwanza ta result tumesema ni regret, si ndio? And part of the regret takuwa hukuwa mkweli kwa nafsi yako, umeanza kujidanganya, right? But ile kujidanganya utaanza kujipatia false hope. Kesho nitaingia Instagram, baada kula nikiingia kwa bed at least for half an hour. If you have that cautiousness ama awareness in you, si ndio? Nitajiwekea alarm, ama ikifika time fulani I'll keep the clock. But what you don't know, because you have exceeded from that time alikuwa umejiwekea, uka interact more na ile gadget yako, behind the scenes ile gadget kuna kitu unajua inaitwa nini? Kuna kitu inaitwa algorithm. Mshawahi kusikia neno algorithm? Bado? Okay. Ambaye kwamba yajua ni nini? Give him mic. Where's the mic? Piana. What's your name? Huh? Hispi, huh? Tell me.
Algorithm is like a process where computers are connected, where they can deliver more power, or it makes somebody like get late to do something whatever they want, or if you stay on your phone too much you'll forget. Even if
okay. Yeah, I mean it's 80% okay what he has said. Algorithms, it's a software ambayo kwamba iko katika all, it is a software which is part of artificial intelligence which runs in the background of your apps, yeah, and it interacts with you unknowingly. It tries to learn you, yeah, and it tries to understand you. Then as it interacts with you and trying to understand you, it tries to give you more options on what you want to know or what you want to view in a broad meaning. If let's say, look at this. This is very important, huh? Yeah? You have your basket here, right? You have your basket here, right? alafu hapa kwa hii basket yako mko na vitu zote ziko hapa of your interests. Sawa? These are the things of your interest, right? Algorithms kick in.
What?
Yeah? Ikianza kick in at the background of your social media whereas you're interacting with it. Itaanza kusema wewe si unajua wewe this is what you want to achieve katika basket yako. Algorithms know what it will do. Itaanza kujiuliza mwanzo. If suppose I number this them quickly, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. Sawa? When algorithms kicks in hapa, it will not just come and say, oh, it is this 1 to 11. No, it will come and say, what is 1? Yeah, itaichukua hii 1 itaipeleka hapa kwake. Ikiipeleka kwake, algorithms ishaichukua kutoka kwako, wewe ndio umeifeed. Sawa? Ikisha kuichukua hii, you know what algorithms will do? Itai divide into half. When it divides it into half, it will create more cautious. Tasema, but why half? Let me go and split it again into another half. So itakupatia quarter. Right? Then itarudi tena hapo mbio. Itakuja kwa number 2. Itachukua number 2. Itakuja itaiweka hapa. Itasema what is relation of this number 2 na number 1 ambao kwamba ninaidivide. Itauliza quarter. You quarter. What do you think of number 2? Quarter itawaambia we don't do it 4 times. Do it equal 6 times. Umeelewa? Alaikum salaam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Are we together? Tuelewana? Girls, ama mchoka, I give you a break. Kweli kama mchoka, I give you a break. Boys, mchoka ama mko na mimi mtanisaidia? Tuko pamoja? Ahmad, tuko pamoja? Tahir, tuko pamoja? I'm retired. Muhammad, are you okay? You okay? Aya. So let's go back here. Tumesema hii, this is your interest, right? Kwa social media ama kwa anywhere ama kwa PlayStation, si ndio? But algorithms when comes in, ikachukua hii 1 isha split into how many? 4. Ikipeleka number 2 kwake, number 2 now starts asking number 1, where are you? Number 1 tells him, I'm splitted into 4. Number 2 says, oh, you're split into 4. So me to be secured, and I want to know why you were split into 4. Let me split myself into 6. So itakuja number 2 hapa. Mwanzo number 1 ilikuwa half, itajikata half. Then itajikata another half, ambayo ishakuwa quarter, isha match na number 1, si ndio? But asema no, mimi I need to be smarter than number 1 so that I don't get caught or I get to have more output yangu iwe better, hata kujulikana. Nitajikata tena hapa, what? Nitakuwa 6. And where you are there. So algorithms isha kick in ya kuangalia, ya kulearn behind you where you don't know. So now, so that we don't waste time, algorithm yarudi tena yamchukua number 3, yamregesha kwake katika campsite yake, yamwambia we number 3, what's your story? Mbona uko hapa tu in a full package? No, you don't have to be in a full package. There's a risk you can fall. There's a risk you'll be known. There's a risk of this. So number 3 now starts asking, what should I do? Algorithm amwambia, sikia, let me disintegrate you. Itaanza kumdisintegrate now from 6 to 8. So number 3 here becomes half, 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 half. So the circle continues like that. Mshanielewa mpaka hapa tu? You understand me? So ikifanya hivi, ikisha kuchukua hii algorithms, hii is the system behind your social media, ikakufanya hivi, you know what it does? Itafanya analysis. Now listen to me in short, it will do analysis. Okay, itasema Abdul Latif in 2 minutes ameinteract na mambo ya magari ama ameinteract na kuangalia ball, but because ilimchukua 1 ikamsplit into 2, itamwambia katika next suggestion who is the best player. So tutasema kweli by the way niangalia hii ball, huyu jamaa alikuwa yu perform, so who is the best player by the way. Now that 1 hour yako kwa umeiweka isha exceed plus 1 minute plus 2 minute. Ikisha kujua umemwangalia yule player, the best player, ukakuwa na interest na yeye, kumbe ilikuwa ishaichukua number 2, si ndio? Ikai-split into 6, itakwambia sasa best player's wife na watoto wake ni so and so and so. Utaanza kuwa na interest kwa sababu is your idol ama sijui is your role model katika kucheza ball, mpaka jazi yako ukiitengeza, ukijicustomize, ama so and so social media, sijui social influencer, media influencer, itaanza kupatia life history yake, si ndio? Hiyo ndio ile katika hiyo number 2. Number 3 ikija ya kwambia now how do people benefit from this, how do these people live, itaanza kuonesha lavish life yao, how they live, how they do this and all that. Hebu niambie nani hapa, hata mimi ama ustadh ama whoever is here, mtu nimwambie anipatie life history yake in 90 seconds, who is that to give you life history in 90 seconds? Nani anaweza kupatia life history in 90 seconds? Kuna mtu? Ama can you explain yourself if I ask you who are you in 90 seconds? But in social media what happens, it presses kila kitu in 90 seconds at most, sawa, or maybe 60 seconds. So the more you flip, the more you go into it, the more then you get confused. Now uanza kujiuliza, what is life? How am I supposed to be living? And because hapa katika hii, when you do this through the algorithms, the way it interacts with you, you know what it does in your brain? It's because everything is here. In your brain kuna vitu ambazo kwamba zinaitwa neurotransmitters. There are things called, I'm so sorry, today is not more of qala Allah and qala Rasul, it's about technology, the kweli vile ambavyo kwamba tunavyoishi. Sorry, it's a bit of a bitter pill, or you know, it is the world that we are living, it's the truth and we have to accept it. Sindio? There's a poetry which says ma kullu shirbin ya habibu adhibu. Is not every drink that you'll be taking every day is going to be a sweet drink. Someday it's going to be a bitter drink. Kidogo a bit bitter, but then you have to accept it. Ama kama vile ukienda kununua kitu kasema hot and sour, ndio kachukua kitu hot and sour, ama sijui cold and hot, sijui nini. So it's more or less like that. Now what happens when these algorithms interacts with you more? What does it do into your brain? This is your brain, sindio? Let's say, for example, this is your brain, right? Your brain, it has things called neurotransmitters. Okay, when neurotransmitters kicks in hapa, these neurotransmitters, they deal with hormones zako binadamu. You all know hormones, right? part of this hormone, kuna one hormone inaitwa dopamine. Dopamine. Hii hormone watu wengine najua wanaita nini hormone? In other normal language watu wanaita the Mr. Pleasure. Mr. Pleasure ama the feeling good hormone, that I feel good, I'm okay. Yes, the one after coffee kicks in. And trust me, I've had that experience. I used to love coffee, and I'm not saying I'm hating it right now, but I've really reduced. But I always used to realize, why is it ikifika weekend I get a bad headache? Ikifika weekend I get a bad headache, na nikiwa natoka home I take my coffee, but why am I getting this headache? Kila nikitumia dawa is not going, kifanya hivi is not going, nafanya hivi not going. Then one day nikaingia kwa ofisi hivi, nikakaa nikawa engaged into an activity. I got so busy kwa office, field work. Nikarudi kwa ofisi, kichwa ikanipiga, and it was not that normal day of weekend. Yes, myself, why? Kasema sijanywa coffee. I quickly rushed to the kitchen. Weka coffee tena ile strong. Kwa ofisi yetu kwa zamani tukifanya kwa tuko na that machine ya capsules. Nikaangalia ile strength. Strength? No, strength 8 leo staki. Leo sababu nachelewa, I need strength 10. Kumbe Mr. Pleasure, the dopamine has kicked in. And that kawaswasi bliss kako pale kanacheza. Niambia, hey, don't take 8 bana. You deserve more leo 10. And me quickly I rushed for it. Nikachukua 10. So, immediately after 10, taking that stress 10, kichwa ikaenda. Now that was my turning point. Nikajiuliza, hii kichwa hii yangu, kuna the normal headache, you take a pill it goes. But this ni ile kichwa yangu ya kukosa kahawa. But why is it Saturday na Sunday sengine wananichapa? Kajua, kwa sababu sinywi kahawa kwa ofisi na niko nyumbani, but my body clock, biological body clock yangu isha set ya kuwa mimi I need this addiction at the office. Kwa sababu gani? Niko na view and I swing my chair. Kiwa nanywa coffee, swing my chair, nitachukua magazine, nimwangalie jamaa, I throw him a joke. Oi, vipi? Mr. Pleasure, feeling good. Nikaona, kumbe this is the reason. Then I asked myself, why have I enslaved myself into these things? Kwani can't I, instead of me being productive? Yeah? What I'm telling you, it somehow goes back to this half ya kwanza niliwaambia. Kwa sababu you are accountable with your life and with each and everything that you do. Kwa Mwenyezi Mungu na kwa nafsi yako na kwa yule ambaye kwamba mtu amfanyia kazi kuchukua riski yako ambayo kwamba unapata. Sawa? Kwa hivyo huyu Mr. Pleasure dopamine inakupatia satisfaction, and the brain it is not built to get extra satisfaction from the same thing. That's why utakuwa uko na urge of wanting something, wataka kitu sana, ukishakipata that urge and that satisfaction can only maybe last you for that thing 1 month. After 1 month ulikuwa utakata hapa na mtu nyumbani aduse ile kitu, si ndio? Usiguse kitu yangu, no, it's fine. You keep it well. After 1 month you throw it in the bed first, then mara kidogo waanza kuitupa kwa sitting room. Kidogo mtu akishika ndio okay, but just only for 5 minutes. Then you take it, then the next thing You don't even take care of it. After 1 month, you want something else. That is how your brain. Sawa. Then there's another thing ambao kwamba of your brain. Psychologically, and the way the brain works, the brain digests faster and grabs faster through visual, practical than text. Okay. Sahii nikianza kukuandikia sentence hapa, nikikwambia let's say sentence moja ya Kiarabu, nikiwaambia kuna sentence yasema ya abati adrik faha qad a'jabatni fuha wala taqata li fiha. Ama nikikwambia hivi sasa taraktu albaba hatta kallamatni walamma kallamatni قلت يا اسماعيل اصبر قالت يا اسماعيل صبري. أما nikikwambia hivi sasa abi fil fayfa idha faa al fay'u faa. Ama nikikwambia hivi sasa ya qadhi qadhtuha min imra'atin zawajtuha hiya ummi wa ana waladtuha, what does it mean? Utaniambia nini? Nitoe hapa 1000 hivi sasa ya watu wa slide chap chap. I repeat, which one? The qadhi one. Ya qadhi qadhtuha min imra'atin zawajtuha hiya ummi wa ana waladtuha. Ya qadhi qadhtuha min imra'atin zawajtuha hiya ummi wa ana waladtuha. No, but I want the real translation of it. What's the real translation of it? No. Now, higher. I've given you 4 examples, right? Hizi 4 examples zikiwa ninaandikia hapa ibara, nikiandika ibara, it will take you time to digest, right? You'll have to disintegrate and keep aside these words and everything, right? But hizi 4 ambazo kwamba nimewaambia nikaziweka in form of pictures, which one will be more faster for you to understand? Do we agree? Do we agree? Huh? So this is how your brain works. This is how your brain is wired. Yeah? This is how your brain is wired to digest faster through pictures, yeah, than a text. Ndio mkaikiwa katika social media, kila kitu iko press in form of pictures. But then at the end of the day, after you've eaten, you've exhausted yourself, you've regretted, you've lied to yourself, you've lied to your parent, you've lied to a friend, you are supposed to meet a friend, you are supposed to do a task, your mom, your dad is asking you, why didn't you do this task? Oh, mom, I was having a headache. Kumbe, you are lying, you are more into comments and talking, group, online chat, chit chat, TikTok, I don't know, TikTok, and the time is going, time is consuming. Right? Sindio? To agree mpaka hapa, Ahmad, Tahir, Ahmad, are we together? So unaenda mwaji exhaust, ukajibadi na lot of things. Now we go to another page here, and I need a sincere answer. After that interaction of 1 hour umekuwa nayo after that interaction of 1 hour umekuwa nayo ya katika ile social media, ya a lot of things either of your interest ama algorithms ikaenda ikadisintegrate and you felt pleasure, yeah, normally nisikizeni vizuri, normally nataka kuwauliza, in most of the time nikiwauliza after that long interaction What have you learned from it? What have you learned from it? Huh? I need your answer. What? What does it depend? Okay. Where's the mic? Huh? Because I'm left with almost 5 minutes. I want to wind up with you, then I deliver a message. Okay? Give me time. I want to wind up with you people. You tell me it depends, huh? Yeah, those are conclusions, but I want to tell you something. Depends on what you have watched, right? Let's say you have watched about baking. Sawa? Ilikuwa ndio interest yako. Ikienda ikakwambia kuhusu unga, flour ikakwambia iko katika farm ikakwambia kuhusu farmers ikakwambia how they grow ikakwambia we use chemicals, fertilizers that's algorithms. It interacts with you like that. It takes you, swifts you. Then let's say now you enter that baking, ikakuchukua all the way there, all the way to that extent. So ikiwa ni katika baking kakupeleka huko, then what have you learned?
The flour.
So it's not baking. You didn't learn the baking. You wasted your time. Now, because of time, I've been told by I'm remaining with 5 minutes, and let me just press things quickly. So this is all what I have told you. It is the baseline on how you should be interacting with what? The social, which its biggest aspect is not to lie to yourself and lie others and have conformity. Now I'm asking you something in 3 points, and I wish I knew I could have asked, because I know each and every one of you, or if not each and every one of you, but most of you here have phones, right? Wengine wabatu wengine wengi wanayo, right? Hata kama ile za kuzificha ficha ziko tu somewhere pale zimefichwa. Mama ataichukua ataleta katika kabati, lakini kuna time utaiba hiyo kifunguo huku na mtime madhe anakaa mama haji, akimaliza wewe ndiye huyo, si ndio? Now nitawauliza kitu kimoja. If you had phone today, ningeuliza kila mtu apresent phone yake, sawa? Na niwaulize kitu ya kwanza, who, and this message does not only go, it's not only meant for you guys, it's meant for the viewers, it's meant for whoever is going to watch or whoever is going to comment. Nauliza kitu kimoja, nani before I download any app, alikwenda akasoma in details terms and conditions? So unaona hiyo answer, it's a long one, purposely kept like that because they know you want to interact and grab information quickly of only 90 seconds, so you don't have an element of sabr, patience, and reading the actual thing. So hii ni swali la kwanza, who goes first and read about terms and condition and about that app? Lakini sisi tuenda kwa nini? Tuenda kwa trend. Oi, uko na Snapchat? Ai maze, bora una Snapchat. Baba, download Snapchat. You know what? The good thing of Snapchat, sasa hapo, no you do danganyifu. Wait, it does not save. Picture hivi inakwenda. And whenever take a screenshot, it tells you. Who told you it does not save? In their systems and servers, they have all the data because they are harvesting in your data collection. Yeah.
In fact, this Snapchat and this other apps, when they're taking pictures, they kind of change the faces.
But you start the mic. But you start the mic. Now take the mic, please.
You see, when on Snapchats or I think other apps, when they are clicking pictures, there is this option of maybe you can have horns or
Yes.
funny
Yes,
faces
the
kind of thing.
emojis and this and that.
Now let
and
me ask you:
stickers.
in Islam, are we allowed to put, because Allah has created us so beautiful? I mean,
Yes.
it's just a question.
It is. You see, it's not a real thing, but it's a part of lying, and because you use filters. I have pimples today, but naweza nikaikaria sijui HD nikija nikijipiga selfie hivi mazee, utafikiri naanza kuzaliwa bana, niko smooth, niko tena I can do my skin tone, I can do my chins, I can do my nose. Then the day you see me like this, you're like, Allah, these are two different people. So it's all about cheating. Okay, that's why Mtume sallallahu alaihi wasallam akasema almu'min la yakdhib ama almuslim la yakdhib. There are a lot of things. I wish we had time, and I wish people will take these things into consideration. Kuna a lot of engagement now. So tuko namaliza, I'm winding up. After terms and conditions, yeah, kuna kitu inaitwa privacy policy. Nani ashasoma privacy policies? Because this is also most important. It tells you about what app needs from you, and it tells you how it's going to use you as a, sorry, Pauline, and it tells you how it's going to use you as a marketing tool, and how it's going to harvest from your data and information and privacy, yeah, for their popularity or for their data, so that they can improve. They use that word to improve and to make more money out of you. So no one is doing this, yeah? This is not only for you, it's for everyone. And whoever is going to watch this, yeah? Or whoever is watching. Then after this, yeah, there is the party, it's called a party policy. You know what's a party policy? You see, you don't even know. You know what's a party policy? Huh?
It's a policy that.
Yes, it is actually a further stage of a security concern between you and that app, because it's free. There's nothing for free. There's nothing like a free lunch. Yeah, there's nothing like a free lunch. And always, when you pray for the rain, or when you play in the rain, you have to get prepared and deal with the mud. When you ask for the rain, just know there is mud also. You have to deal with it. Okay, so this party policy itakupatia, if that's up, it's a third party, yeah, or is it, I don't know, second party, or nini. All this, it is harvesting and mining in you. So when we finish this, since no one is doing this, I'm asking you another question. How many of you, another question, how many of you has ever tried to have something is called social media? You know what I want to write the last one? Amujui? Yes. Wacha tu niwaambie. Hapana. Calculator. Which shows how many hours you are spending, how many hours of your time you are eating, you are wasting, you are giving it to shaitan, you are giving it to your desires, you are giving it to your false satisfaction, you are lying to yourself, you are lying others, you are contributing towards the disruption of the society, you are doing all evil. How many of you have ever tried and tracked? And these things, let me tell you, sometimes they are not even in a form of an app. Yeah? These things, they are integrated in your mobile phones. Digital? This boy is so informed. Give me a high five, Ahmed. Ahmed has asked something. It tells me a lot about someone, but I don't want to mention that someone, which is a good work. I compliment that. And now I'll tell you something. Ahmed has answered me very good, Harper, and it's very good. This one also, the social media calculator, and most of us will neglect and we don't know it. Sometimes you can find it under what is called digital well-being. Even the gadget itself, it warns you. It creates for you alerts. Hey, you are too much consuming. Hey, watch out. Do you know why? It's not only about that app. It's also about the gadget itself, mobile phone. We have not even, you see, Mama, I want iPhone. Ah, no, I want Android, do Samsung. When you are given, oh, yo, chap, plug it in, weka, sign, twende, aya, niko online, kwa mtandao. Listen, there are bigger things on just the mobile phone. Before the app, these are riddles have been placed, heavy, scattered. But the mobile phone itself, it's a harmful device. Did you know that this mobile phone on itself, before you go to the app, that it is not recommended to have a body contact with you? And it is written, and you have to know that. That's why mukapatiwa option, mukaekewa earphones, ama mukaekewa speakerphone, so that kwa sababu it fries your brain at a 1 degree at the local place where you place your. That's why unaambiwa hata ukiweka low voice, low volume, ukizungumza ukaeka hivi, huwa kidogo unasikia. At least it's a bit easier. Did you know if this is not recommended also to carry it in our pockets, and we do it?
So where do we carry it?
Then ask yourself, that's why they're called mobile phones. You need to interact it with it at a certain period of time and at certain ways. And it's recommended at night you turn it off. Don't keep it next to your bed. And there is a lot and a lot and a lot, because it uses the radio frequencies, which they are saying they are non-ionizing frequency. But in real fact, they are ionizing frequency. It causes depression, lack of sleep, anxiety, it brings brain tumor, it brings short span concentration, and all these things are related. I'm winding up. So after the digital well-being, that the gadget itself, it tells you this. I'm going to my third, and this is my close. I'm closing. My third. I want you to be true to yourself. On that gadget you are interacting with, on each and every day. If today I come and I ask you, hand me over that phone without you deleting anything, nione katika search history yako, ama niende through your TikTok, I want to check what your algorithms have led you. Are you in a position to hand me over?
Yes.
Why? Because your subconscious mind tayari yajua what you are doing is wrong. What you are doing is not right. Or even if what you are doing is right, but just by the virtue that I'm handing over this gadget to you with a fear that maybe something can happen, it means that algorithms has once picked you. That's why mukaambiwa an internet never forgets. It leaves traces and it suggests for you, even if you had once killed that desire. But one day, it will pop up something to see, to test you. وَلَنَبْلُوَنَّكُمْ بِشَيْءٍ مِنَ الْخَوْفِ وَالْجُوعِ وَالْأَمْنِ وَنَقْصٍ مِنَ الْأَمْوَالِ وَالْأَنْفُسِ وَالثَّمَرَاتِ وَبَشِّرِ الصَّابِرِينَ الَّذِينَ إِذَا أَصَابَتْهُمْ مُصِيبَةٌ قَالُوا إِنَّا لِلَّهِ وَإِنَّا إِلَيْهِ راجعون. وصلى الله وسلم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين. There is a lot I wanted I wanted to talk to you guys about the reality of these things. I wanted to talk to you about Islam because there is a qaida in fiqh. It says al-hukmu ala shay'in far'un an tasawwurihi. Al-hukmu ala shay'in far'un an tasawwurihi. Ukitaka kuhukumu kitu, to give judgment into anything, you cannot just look part of it. You need to look everything. So when I was told about the social media, but they just dived kidogo na nini, but there was a lot I wanted to talk to you about. Since morning I've been writing some few things. Nikasema, should I start with you guys about, mwanzo you should understand what is our stand as Muslims and social media and the digital world and technology and civilization, modernism and all these kind of things.
Here's a suggestion of that.
Ma'am.
We are not done with you.
Yeah.
We want to learn.
Inshallah, let me see. I'll talk to Ustadha. We'll see what we can do. If we can then do it in another way, inshallah ta'ala. But there was a lot I want to talk to you and give it to you. But I hope this is enough for now and today. Sawa? Wa sallallahu wa sallam ala Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wasallam. We'll do dua, a quick dua. Yeah? أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله وسلم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. اللهم يا عظيم السلطان يا قديم الإحسان يا دائم النعمة يا كثير الجود يا واسع العطاء يا خفي اللطف يا جميل الصنع يا حليما لا يعجل. صل يا ربي على سيدنا محمد وآله وسلم مرضى الصحابة أجمعين. اللهم لك الحمد شكرا ولك المن فضلا وأنت ربنا حقا ونحن عبيدك أرقا وأنت لم تزل لذلك أهلا. يا ميسر كل عسير ويا جبل كل يسير ويا صاحب كل فريد ويا مغني كل فقير ويا مأمن كل مخيف يسير علينا كل عسير فتيسير العسير عليك يسير. اللهم يا من لا يحتاج إلى البيان والتفسير حاجاتنا كثير وأنت عالم بها خبير. اللهم إنا نخاف منك ونخاف ممن يخاف منك ونخاف ممن لا يخاف منك. اللهم بحق من يخاف منك نجنا ممن لا يخاف منك. اللهم بحق سيدنا محمد حرسنا بعينك التي لا تنام واخلفنا بكنفك الذي لا يرام وارحمنا بقدرتك علينا فلا نهلك وانت ثقتنا ورجاؤنا. وصلى الله وسلم على سيدنا محمد وعلى اله وسلم. الحمد لله رب العالمين.
One of the students when she was here, she written something. I didn't know
Yes.